Right, welcome everyone. This is our second session of the day, and it's day number 4. Right, the program is now at the tail end, and we're grateful that you've been with us all through the different days, all through the different sessions, and we pray that you continue to experience the benefits of moving away from tobacco. And for those who joined us because they want tips and want to be equipped in how to help others to stop smoking, I'm sure that it has been a blessing to you. For I myself have enjoyed going through this session with the purpose of helping others to be free from the tobacco habit. In this session, we are going to be looking at the benefits of water. The benefits of water. So allow me to just quickly share the screen and we'll be able to go ahead with session number 2 of day number 4. We're looking at water, the no calorie wonder. It's really, water is really a miracle. H2O, 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen atom, and voila, we have water and its wonderful, wonderful properties. Amazing stuff. Now, in Zimbabwe, we have water rationing that's taking place in the city of Bulawayo. Not a very good experience. And I'm sure many of our viewers at one point or another have come to a situation where you have limited amounts of water. One difficult chore to do with limited water is washing dishes, right? It's not easy to wash dishes with limited water because you need to constantly have an adequate amounts of water to make sure that the dishes are clean. So washing dishes with a tumbler of water is a non-starter, right? And yet we do the same thing to ourselves. We punish ourselves by giving ourselves inadequate water for us to carry out the different body functions that the body needs. And we're going to look at the many things that water needs, the many things that our body needs to carry out with and cannot be done without water. Now, most people would reach for a cold drink, others would reach out for alcohol to quench their thirst, but this is not the best thing. Water is the best. And even if one comes to a dinner table and you're waiting for your meal and you're offered something to drink, it is best, especially when you're trying to quit smoking, it's best to ask for a glass of water. Water is the best beverage to maintain health, to regain health when you're sick, when you're not well. It is ideal for you in that time. It's also ideal for you when you want to stop smoking because your body needs to eliminate a lot of toxins during this period that you're going through. And we're going to notice that water is important for that to take place. That's why we keep emphasizing, please keep drinking your lemon water. Your body needs it, and we're going to understand why. Now, the Bible says in 1 Corinthians 10, verse 31, that therefore, in whatever you eat or drink, this shows that our Creator is very concerned about every aspect of our life. There's no aspect of our life that God is not concerned because He really wants us to be happy. And He knows that even a glass of the wrong thing may affect our happiness. And so every time we sip a drink, we should always keep in mind that we want to do it in such a way that we will honor our Creator and our happiness. Our good health is one way of honoring our Creator. And we are called to the fact that we need to be conscious about the things that we drink. Now, why is water so important? Well, if you would consider that the human body is more complex, more wonderfully made, is the most complex and most wonderfully machine on the planet, would take better care of it. No one would buy an expensive car and put undue or put improper fluids in the motor vehicle. you wouldn't open up the radiator and start pouring in your Coca-Cola in there, would you? Why? Because that's not what the car was not built to deal with Coca-Cola. And so our body has not been built also to deal with the many things that we put in. Our body has been built to work most efficiently with water. And we're going to notice why that is. Our body is 60% water. And especially when young, the younger children are 75% body water. And when someone says that your brain is full of water, they are actually telling the truth. Our brains are 73% water. And so we need to continuously drink water to ensure that our body is operating at in prime condition. Now let's look at the purposes of water. We need water for respiration, right? For you to be able to carry out the different body functions. When you eat, you need to be able to turn that into energy, and water needs to transport that food to the various parts of the body. You need to be able to breathe as well. When you breathe in and you breathe out, that can only take place on a moist surface in your lungs, and the blood is necessary to transport the oxygen to the different parts of your body. We need water for respiration. We need water for digestion. The food that you eat enters into your stomach. Beginning in the mouth, you need to chew your food. The salivary amylase that comes and is injected in your mouth needs to mix with the food for digestion to take place. Your food would not benefit you in any way if you would chew your food and not have it mixed with saliva and the different digestive enzymes and fluids that your body secretes. So your body needs water to secrete all these salivary amylase, your saliva, your hydrochloric acid in your stomach, and the different digestive juices. It needs water. Saliva and tears, we've mentioned saliva already, but your tears are used to protect your eyes. If your eyes were dry, you'd be in big trouble. You need water for the proper functioning of your eyes because of tears. You need water for temperature control. You don't want to overheat and you don't want to get too cold. Particularly on the heating part, your body sweats to keep you cool, and you need water for that. You need water for flexibility, right? Very important. And the body needs this on a moment by moment basis. And you can only have this if you drink sufficient water. So how does the body get the water that it needs? Number one, drinking water is one very important source. The other one is from the food that we eat, and particularly fruits, vegetables are very high in water, plus the food that we cook and eat. Others get their water from the drinks that we have in their varied forms, which may not be the best. The challenge with many of these drinks, particularly carbonated drinks, is the water comes with many different chemicals. For instance, one bottle of carbonated drink may have 12 teaspoons of sugar, and sugar is terrible for your health. It's bad for your immune system. It wreaks havoc in the body, and you don't want this extra burden when you're trying to stop smoking. The cool drinks also have increase the body's acid secretion, which leads to stomach ulcers. The carbonated drinks also have phosphoric acid, which leads to the dissolving of your bones. You get holes in your bones because of the calcium loss. When the phosphoric acid goes in, your body recognizes that this is not good. The acidity of your body goes up, and your body then takes calcium from your bones to try and neutralize this acidity, weakening your bones, and you don't want that. And many of these drinks have extra calories, which increase your likelihood of gaining weight and dampen any weight loss efforts that you might be trying to undertake. So we need to avoid these things. Even the energy drinks are not good for you. The carbonated drinks are definitely something to dispose of and to focus on drinking water. Water has no calories. It will not cause you to increase weight. It's got no irritants. It does not affect your digestive tract. It is readily available in most places, and it is cheap. It saves you money, right? Now, our body normally loses water from different ways through invisible perspiration when you're breathing out. When you go by a glass and breathe on a cold mirror, you'll notice there's mist forming. That's what happens every time you breathe out. You are losing water through invisible perspiration. There's invisible sweating as well. Your body generates heat, and as you sweat, you're losing water. Respiration as well. Very, very important for you. Your kidneys are constantly processing large volumes of fluid, cleaning up your blood and excreting and extracting the poisonous substances and taking it to the bladder. And this is a very important function. Look for anyone who is going through a process called dialysis, a medical function or medical treatment, as it were, medical procedure that takes place when someone has one or both kidneys not functioning properly, when the kidneys are not doing what they're supposed to do, and your body is not able to get rid of the toxins. It's an expensive process, and you can get very sick when your kidneys are not working properly. You need water for the kidneys to function. The kidneys need water for them to do their job. And then your bowel movement. Many people get constipated going 2-3 days without going for number 2, simply because one of the reasons maybe because of not taking sufficient amounts of water. Your body needs water for the waste matter to go through the digestive tract. Now, after your body works in such a manner, your body also gets good assistance in sleeping well by drinking sufficient amounts of water. Now, there are signs that we're not getting enough water, and that condition of not getting enough water is referred to as dehydration. Before it gets to extreme conditions, one can detect the early signs of dehydration. How? Number one, thirst. But by the time you're getting thirsty already, it's already too late. You need to avoid a situation where you're thirsty. Keep yourself hydrated so that you don't even need to get thirsty. But when you get thirsty, that's a sign. Another sign is color of urine. If your urine becomes yellow, even if you don't feel thirsty, that's a sign that you are dehydrated. Your body does not have enough water to carry out its processes. And so what the body does is it reduces the amount of water that it releases, and the urine becomes concentrated and it is yellow. That's like the water that remains after washing dishes with only a tumbler of water. The water will be very filthy because the dirt is concentrated in a little amount of water. But if you drink enough water, your urine will not be as dark, will not have that dark yellow pigmentation. Your urine needs to be a pale yellow straw-like color, right? Signs of dehydration as well. There's headaches, constipation, fatigue, dry skin. All of these are symptoms of dehydration. So the million-dollar question is, how much water should I drink? You need 5 glasses of water per day to stay alive. And these 5 glasses, as we mentioned, may come in different ways. But here we're speaking of plain water. You need 8 glasses of water to feel great. So if you're moving away from tobacco and you want to feel great, you're feeling lethargic, you need energy, you need to be in the best position possible to overcome this habit, then make sure you keep drinking your water. Remember, your body is getting rid of a lot of toxins, and the body gets rid of these toxins, the chemicals that your body has been trapping in because of the smoke you've been taking. You will be coughing these things out. You'll be urinating some of these things out. Your skin will be expelling these things out through your sweat. Your bowels as well, as you eat the fresh food, your body releases many of these toxins, for example, through the liver, into the digestive tract, and you eliminate these things. The body eliminates these toxins in various ways. And in each of these ways that we've mentioned, your body needs water. So wash yourself outside and even in this case, inside. So you need 10 glasses of water to rejuvenate from a situation of not being well to getting back to excellent health. So in the morning, start with 2 glasses of water in the morning. Let them be warm and squeeze your lemon in it. We've highlighted the importance of that. Then during the day, drink your water between meals. So you start with your 2 glasses of water, you wait a bit, you go for a walk, you come back, you have your breakfast. After your breakfast, you dash off to work. Then 2 hours after your breakfast, start having your water. You can have a glass of water for every hour, but make sure that you have, let's say, 3 glasses of water between breakfast and lunch. After lunch, have your meal. Your body will be pumping with sufficient digestive juices. Your mouth will be salivating, expecting a lovely meal because you've been drinking enough water. Enjoy your meal, right? And then you go for your walk, stay away from your smoking zone. And then after that, you drink 3 more glasses of water. And lo and behold, you have your 8 glasses of water. You can have your evening meal and maybe a glass of water after that. But basically, you have covered and drank enough water in the day. The question may then be asked, what do we have? What do we go for, bottled or tap? Well, depending on the place, the area that you are in, if you're staying in the rural areas, you might have access to boil water. Make sure that it's clean. Make sure that the water source is covered. Make sure that it's away from unhygienic sources for example, toilets and things like that. But many times the easiest source of water that people have is the tap, right? And tap water in some places might not be the healthiest, and some may be concerned about that. It's easy, well, not exactly easy, but if possible, take a filter and filter the water. If not, boil the water and drink it. It's better to drink it than not to drink your water at all. If you still want to process it or make sure that it's clean, if people have been getting sick, boil your water, get a substance called activated charcoal. You can contact us or you can Google it. Activated charcoal, put it in your water container. It could be 2 liter, 5 liter, 10 liter, whatever it is, you put it there. That charcoal will draw toxins to yourself, and then you drink the slurry water, the gray water that would be at the top of the charcoal, and it would have really removed a lot of the toxins. So the Bible ends, one of the last promises in the Bible is actually about water. You find this in Revelation 22, verse 17. It says, "Come, let him who thirsts come, and whosoever desires, let him take the water of life freely." Right? Water was there in the Garden of Eden, and God invites us to drink water at the end of the Holy Scriptures. Because water is very important to us. It reminds us that Christ is there to wash away our sins. Christ is able to cleanse us and to give us a new beginning. And as you struggle, as you fight, as you master, as you overcome in this battle to stop smoking, take water in your bodies. It will greatly assist you in this battle. Now, we've covered a lot of tips on how to gain better health, and water is just one of them. There's actually, generally speaking, there's 8 laws of health. We've covered nutrition, there's exercise, we've covered water, there's going to be self-control, and there's fresh air, and you need enough rest, and there's trusting God. These 8 laws are a good foundation for you to get better health. Please visit our social media platforms, our YouTube and Facebook, and look for lesson number 19 in our Bible study series, Meet Your God. It's lesson number 19. And you will get a holistic view of the 8 laws of health. This is Thabani Dlolo from Third Angel Media. We look forward to you joining us in our last session for the day. Here are our contact details. So we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much. And until next time, we will be looking forward to seeing you. Thank you.